Yeah, it's going to kind of be interesting to see how everybody reacts to all of this. And I anticipate, I've seen a lot of closures of some local colleges and that sort of thing. I anticipate there'll be some school closures on Monday.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, I imagine so, because we're still likely going to have ice on the ground, and it's going to be in the teens by Monday morning. So we'll keep an eye on that, of course, and I'll have all the updates for you throughout the course of the weekend. I want to show you this real quick. Again, that freezing line creeping ever closer to central Texas. Matter of fact, Mills County, our radar picking up on just a little bit of maybe some freezing rain falling there in the northern corner of Mills County. But again, a little early. We'll keep an eye on that for the rest of the night. Take a look at this. You can see above or north of central Texas along I-20, we're seeing kind of that freezing rain give way to sleet. And then a little bit further north of that, you're seeing that give way to snow across parts of the Panhandle and the Big Country. So again, we are seeing that freezing precipitation get closer and closer and closer. As a matter of fact, it's kind of bisecting the DFW Metroplex right now. Tarrant County seeing some of that freezing rain, and then Parker County seeing some of that sleet, So it will continue to move its way south and southeast as we head through the rest of the night and into tomorrow morning. And by tomorrow morning, that's when we kind of expect to see all of that freezing rain falling across central Texas. Take a look here. I've drawn on the freezing line for you to kind of show you where temperatures have fallen below 32 on the backside of this line, still above 32 on the leading edge of this line. So because of that, that's why you're seeing that transition from rain to sleet and snow behind it. So let's take a look at the statewide map. Showed you this a little bit earlier. I want to show it to you again for in Amarillo, so you can tell this is some very cold air, Arctic air moving in. 14 right now in Oklahoma City. You can kind of see where the leading edge of that front is right now. Where the front is, that does not necessarily mean you're below freezing right now. It just means things are falling with those north winds now in place. The DFW right now at 36 degrees. We're still at about 41 there in Waco. We are right at that freezing mark in Hamilton, Goldthwaite, and Meridian. So again, once we see precipitation kind of resume in those areas, that's where we could start to see some of that freezing rain falling here over the next several hours. So again, going to happen sooner there than it will across the I-35 corridor. So our wind impact alert goes through Tuesday morning. The impact, of course, that freezing rain and sleet throughout the course of the weekend, and then those very cold temperatures that we've already talked about. And again, make sure you're paying attention throughout the course of the weekend. Our 6 Plus app and on air, we'll have some on air coverage as well. Remember those 4 Ps: pets, pipes, plants, and people. And don't drive if you don't have to this weekend. It's just not worth it. Take a look here. As we head through the rest of the evening, again, rain continues. You can see that freezing rain sneaking in, just like we just showed you on our current radar map. And then now, as we get to about 3, 4 in the morning, you can see it starting to overspread parts of Mills County, Hamilton County there. And as we head towards about 9 o'clock, that's when we really start to see it push towards the I-35 corridor. After that, the freezing rain will come in waves. It's not going to be constant and steady throughout the day, but we will see wave after wave of that potential freezing rain. And that's where some of those ice accumulations are going to come from before everything's gone as we head towards about mid-morning on Sunday. Again, arrival times, 3 a.m. to 7 a.m. So we've pushed this back even a couple of hours because, again, we're starting to see things creep in a little bit quicker. 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. for most of central Texas, and then 10 to about 2 o'clock there for parts of the Brazos Valley. In terms of coverage, again, we're looking at about 1/4 to 1/2 inch of ice, which is enough to cause plenty of problems on the road and problems with power lines and tree branches as well. So again, we're going to watch out for power outages through the weekend as well. Want to show you our temperatures, our rolling temperatures map here. By the time we get to tomorrow morning, you can see everybody's below freezing. We stay that way throughout the course of your Saturday. By Sunday morning, temperatures in the teens, maybe even close to 10 degrees in some spots there. And then we don't get above freezing Sunday afternoon. That's a problem because even though the precipitation is done, whatever's on the ground is not going to melt until we get back above freezing. And then by Monday morning, again, this is where we were talking about the potential for maybe some closures. Temperatures are going to be in that kind of 5 to 15 degree range. Wind chills even colder than that. And now it's looking more and more likely that we do not climb above freezing on Monday. And then Tuesday morning could actually be the coldest morning of the week with temperatures in the single digits. It's going to be dangerously cold, especially those 2 mornings, but also Sunday morning as well. So again, once we fall below freezing tomorrow morning, we're going to stay that way. You can see we've outlined Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, all weather impact alert days because we're going to be below freezing basically that entire time. So about 3.5 days. Remember, in 2021, it was close to 9 days. This time around, only about 3.5 days there before we get back above freezing there on your Tuesday afternoon. And then we'll start watching out for our next system potentially as we head towards Friday. But we'll get you updated on that later next week. For now, again, if you want to keep up with all this changing information, you can download our 6 Plus app. It's free on your smart TV.